pasó, man? ¿Qué pasa, man?
You big shot friend better come up with something soon. I didn't come to the United States to break my fucking back, mijo.
Hey, he's coming, okay? What do you want from me?
Coño, fuck, man.
I told you.
¿Qué le pasa a este hombre ahora, viejo?
What is up, guys? Thanks for tuning in for another video. I was just on my way back from doing a workout, and this topic came into my mind, and I'm just gonna go ahead. You know, I parked somewhere, so I'm gonna do this video real quick for you guys. It's gonna be called why you should leave your 9 to 5. I've started working since I was like 16, and I worked with my dad doing roofing. I barely had any experience. I didn't know what to do. I got basically bitched out for the most part, but it was very hard labor. My dad did that most of his life, and that's how he like got his money and stuff. And it felt nice working and making your own money, because I got tired of asking for money. I'm not the type of person that likes to ask people for money. Maybe just my ego or for help. But yeah, so at 16, you know, I started working. After that, we just couldn't do it no more because I was still at school, and I was trying to, you know, leave school. So so I had to get a part-time, and this was like my first official 9 to 5 job. This was a supermarket, and I remember going in there on my first day, and they made us wear this neon green shirt, and we had to tuck it in. I was fucking chunky, so I was already like hating it. Like the minute I walked in, I started off as a cashier, but like that store, well, typically a lot of like supermarkets are always fucking packed, and I was always the one behind, you know, the cart on the checkout, you know, and bringing it up to the register or whatever. But this time I was behind the register. So the first day I literally walked in there. By the end of the day, I fucking hated that job. And it was like I was just so like, I think I was just so damn depressed, because I was like, damn, like, is this how I'm gonna be? Like, am I gonna spend like all these years working here? But I thought it was just the way life was, you know, like, oh, you know, we get a job, and as long as it makes money, you know, like, you should be good. Like, and you know how there's some people that have been working there for, you know, 10, 20, 40 fucking years. And I was thinking like, oh, you know, maybe that's just how it is. So I just kept working there for months, and it was horrible. Like, I hated going in there, not because I didn't like working, but you were usually just doing crappy stuff. And then forgot to tell you guys that the second day I actually told them that I didn't want to be cashier no more, and I was gonna leave, but they put me as a sacker, cart boy sacker. So, you know, I was the guy there while they were, you know, the cashier, they're ringing people up. I would be the one putting the shit on the fucking bags. And I hated it just as much, but I was a little happy because I didn't have to do that no more. And I forgot to mention also, they started me off at $7.50, which was like really disappointing, but it was just like a hit of reality. And yeah, so I went on to do that, and I was also the cart boy. You know, if you see the carts out there, like at Walmart, you see the little, it's typically like teenager pulling the little carts, taking them off, and they were, you know, they're all fucking scattered. So like I was happy because it switched me out, but like as time went on, I just started to become like I just hated that job so damn much, because I had to just get carts. People would just leave them anywhere. They would just like throw them anywhere, and you would have to pick them. It doesn't matter if they were and our parking lot was big, so it didn't matter if you had to walk like 2 miles to get that cart. They wanted you to go get that cart, because a lot of times the hobos would just take them, and you had to gather them all, put them back in. And the moment you had like let's say 3 rows full of carts, it will get slammed. People take the carts again, get their stuff, leave, and then throw them anywhere. And you were just doing that the whole day outside, whether it was hot, raining, cold. They wanted you out there. So eventually, it got to a point where one day I came and I was at the parking lot and I was like, you know what? It was after high school, and I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this no more. So I literally turned my truck back on and I dipped, and I never went back since. I just didn't care about that job anymore. I was there for like maybe almost 2 fucking years before I wanted to leave. And after that, I got a job at a hotel, working as a shuttle driver and a housekeeper. Make sure the place was clean. And at first I liked it. It was way better than what I was doing. You know, I was inside most of the time. I wasn't getting dark like my other job. And there's a bunch of baddies in there. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you go to hotels, you see nothing but baddies in the front. That's all. Is like, like, and it sucks. You know, back then I didn't really had any riz, but like, I still got the attention of girls, and like, it was just nice having a lot of girls. So I've never worked with so many damn fine girls. That's the other reason why I really like that job. And I was shuttling tourists that would go in that hotel because it was a tourist area, and I would take them to go see downtown, and I would pick them up. And by the time I went to go get them, they were drunk. So it was fun. I'm not gonna lie, it was fun being a shuttle driver. You get to shuttle people around, and you got to leave the hotel for a bit. But after a while, I started to feel the same way. I was like, damn, man, I don't really feel fulfilled here. But I didn't know what that word was. Well, I was like, damn, like, and then it was every, what do they call it, where they pay you every two times every month. So it's like the 15th and maybe the 30th. So it was worse than bi-weekly. And the checks I was making there were trash. They're barely getting me by, like, and you had to wait so long to get your other check. And I just like after maybe a few months, I don't know, maybe like 3 months, I started to feel trapped in there, like I couldn't leave. And I was like, damn, man. Like, I would just look out the window sometimes and watch people out there, the tourists having a good time, and I was like, damn, I wish I was like that I had time like that to go out and do stuff like that. I was always just stuck at this damn job. So more years passed by. I'd say about 3 years, and the managers were always just giving me hell, man. All the managers I was with most of my jobs, they didn't like me for some reason. I never gave them shit, but they were always giving me shit. So I started getting in trouble because I supposedly wasn't doing my job right and this and that. They were like, some guy I was working with was snitching me out. Supposedly I was doing stuff, and I was. I just kept getting written up. And what's it called? One of the main guys there, you know, it wasn't the owner, but the big boss there, was just an asshole to me. I was messing around with this girl. We actually like talked for a while, but he would always try to come up and be like, hey, like, go clean the toilet. And you know, he was a boss. I was like, all right, but I never went and go clean it. I just went to this little break room that we had, and I was pissed though, because like he tried to like bring me down in front of those girls. But anyways, past a few more months, I actually ended up getting fired because I went to I was supposed to leave some batteries at a room, but they weren't there, so I just literally put them on top of the door and put like some tape. And they said it was like, oh, like, sorry, it's unprofessional, we're gonna have to let you go. And I was like, all right, cool. So I grabbed my walkie-talkie and my keys, and I just threw them on the table and I left. And I was scared because I just got fired, and like, I always had that fear of getting fired because I kind of liked the job, but at the same time I didn't. So like, on my way out, I was scared, but like, did that, you know, that little chest feeling. So I was like, oh, whatever. I didn't owe anything. The truck was paid off already. It was like a cheap ass truck. But so after that, I actually went to a place called, I went through maybe a few temp agencies. I hated those. And after that, I worked as a porter for car company, a dealership. And at first, you know, it's always like, as long as I made a little bit more money, I was happy. I was like, hell yeah, new job, you know, who this and that. I was washing cars. Well, I wasn't washing cars, but at that time, I was just moving cars, and the managers were chill as hell. It was laid back, and I loved it. Like, but the one thing I remember, that the guy that hired me, he was like, "You're gonna make good money, but you're not gonna have a life, because you know dealerships, they work all damn day." And I was like, I mean, it's fine, dude. Like, I'm cool with it as long as I'm making money. And I wasn't even making shit. It was bi-weekly, so I stayed there for a while, and I was like, hell yeah, money, this and that. But then it started hitting me again. I started to feel like unpurposeful, like the same as the other jobs. Like, I was like, damn, man, I don't really feel like I'm like doing anything, like I'm actually making good money. I was only making like $9 an hour, but it was a lot of hours, so the checks are decent. And I was like, man, like, and then they started getting new management and this and that, and everything changes with new management. Like, the new guys that we get were like, he was just like a Karen, and they ended up moving me from there to washing cars, and I didn't want to do that. But I was like, I was in there, and I was always like, oh yes, you know, it's whatever. And I started washing trucks. They were like lifted trucks, so it was a pain in the ass to wash them, especially during summer, man. Oh my god, it was horrible. I started to hate that job. I started hating it, and I was like, I felt trapped. I was like, man, like, what can I do? And like, I just bought this truck in payments, a mistake I did. But it went on for a long time, and I just started to accept it. I was like, man, like, I guess it's gonna be like this forever, just changing jobs till you find a good one. I always told my mom, I was like, man, like, I don't want to do this no more. She was like, oh, just keep looking. And you know, I was always we were programmed to just work 9 to 5s, you know, so I didn't know any better. So I kept looking for jobs. Eventually I left, did some I went back to temp, doing for Service King a few months. Then after that, I literally did Amazon driver. What was like a third party, but man, those 2 days, they put me to work with some guy that, so they pay everyone the same, whether you deliver all the packages, like if you take all day to deliver them, they'll still pay you. Like, they'll pay you the same as finishing them all. Like, let's say by 3, you get paid the same, $125. So even if you finish early delivering all those packages, you're still gonna get paid that. So the thing that sucked is that they wanted you there at 7 at dispatch. So it's basically, you know, delivery, but for Amazon, but third party, kind of like basically a temp service. So I worked there for 2 days with this guy, and this guy, literally, I went in there at 7. We didn't get done until 1 o'clock. And by the second day, I was like, hell no, I don't want to do this shit. And I owed payments on this truck, but I took that leap of faith, and I was like, I'm out. Like, so what happened was, I didn't show up the third day. They were calling me. They were like, hey, like, you gonna come? Because they had like 300 packages. Each driver got that plus more. And they were like, come on, man, like, we'll give you a small route. And I was like, nah, bro, I'm good. And they got mad, and they hung up. So I went to go get my check, and the next week, and they only paid me for 1 day. And they were like, hey, man, what happened? I worked for 2 days, not free. And they were like, oh, sorry, you gotta talk to the number. They give me all some BS. So whatever. So after that, I went and got another job it was called they sold campers for trucks, and you would install them and stuff. And I worked there. They hired like 5 of us at that same time, and I was like, oh shit, hell yeah. Like, I got that job pretty quick, like in less than a week after I left that job. And I was chill, bro. All the people there were chill and stuff. But I was there for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I think almost a month. And then like after like everything's going smooth, and then one day I came in. I actually brought people donuts. Cause it was a Friday, I think. And then the manager, he like pulled me to the side. You know, I was like, hey, what's up? He said, hey man, I'm sorry, but we hired too many people, and we're gonna have to let you go. And I was like, oh shit, for real? I was like, yeah man, I'm sorry. And I was like, oh cool. I was devastated because I didn't expect that. So, you know, I felt like down on my way back home. I was like, damn bro, I just got the job and they were fucking fired me. So after that, I started searching Indeed again, and I was like, I guess just keep looking until you find something good. And I went and ended up working for another small dealership. That only lasted like 3 months. And what happened was with that job was that I was working as a porter, and then they moved me to sales. But those trucks were utility trucks, and we sold most of them through internet. And I didn't really have any experience in that, but they had just fired that one of the only salesperson they had there. It was a small little business, because he just kept getting drunk and he wouldn't show up. So I was like, all right. And they were all motivating me like, come on man, you're gonna make the sale. So I tried to call. You had to keep calling people all damn day, and I was already getting tired of it. But I was like, man, if I can make a sale, I'm gonna get commission. And I hoped sell one truck, but that was it. And after that, it was just super hard to get people to come from another state to check a truck out, and then convince them to buy it. And they saw that I wasn't making any sales, and eventually they just hired someone. I saw the post one day. I was looking at Indeed for another job, and I saw that post. They're looking for a salesperson. I was like, damn bro, they're about to replace me. And so I was like, I kind of had it coming. So one day, and I think that same day that they came to tell me that we have to let you go, they, I think, had a broken with my ex. So it was a catastrophe. But after that, I think I had another job. I had a ton of, dude, I had so many damn jobs. So fast forward to today, I'm a flatbed driver. Been doing it for like 2 years. So the reason why I'm doing this video is because I started feeling the same way, unfulfilled, and I got tired of trying to look for another 9 to 5. And I kind of just realized that, like, I didn't have a plan. Like, I thought it was just, you know, work till you die and then retire at 60. That all changed when Andrew Tate came out and revealed the truth about 9 to 5 jobs. That they're basically, what I see about them is that they're holding you back from your potential to make real money, you know, I just realized that if I kept looking for jobs, I was just never gonna be satisfied. And it came to a point where I didn't care if they're gonna pay me like $30 an hour, whatever, because I know at the end I wasn't gonna be satisfied. And I got tired of relying on people to you know, relying on people to get paid. I got tired of it, of being a yes sir to everything, a yes boss. Like, I got tired of just depending on people, on companies to pay me, being stressed out over payments and stuff, like, oh man, or stressed about being fired. That's why I started saving money. Like, I have a video on how to save 10 grand. You don't have to save all the way up to that, but that's what I would do. Really, the only reason you should be working 9 to 5 is to save up and get the hell out of there, because if not, you're just gonna get complacent and you're gonna stop. Like, even if you're thinking of leaving, you're probably not going to if you're not start making a plan. And that's whenever, you know, like, it just hit me, and I was like, I don't want to be a driver. I was thinking about getting my CDL. I was like, it gave me a glimpse of how my life would be as a CDL driver, and I was like, this ain't fucking life. There's people out there online making more money, just sitting there making videos, you know, YouTube videos, TikToks, just little kids making more than us at 9 to 5, doing stupid dancing videos. Like, honestly, I'd rather be dancing than doing all this BS for just pocket change. You know, boss gonna take the whole check at the end of the day. And I honestly just got tired of working on somebody else's dreams, which was my boss. We're working to make their dreams come true. Like, why can't we work on ours? And I just feel like there's more potential, there's more to life than just working for someone else and making them money. All these deliveries we make, all these you know, these supplies we have, we're easily carrying like 50-60 grand every trip. We're making this guy millions. And I was like, you know, I'm tired of this shit. I want to be a millionaire. I want to make money. I'm tired of making this pocket change and still being in the trenches. Like, I want to live in those fancy houses I'd see every time I drive by. Like, I want more freedom. So, you know, I just started looking online how to make money. I've always searched stuff, even if it was like how to make 30 cents doing ads, like reviewing ads. I was doing anything. You know, I tried Etsy too. I didn't even make any sales, but I tried drop shipping, but I was just doing it the lazy way. There's more to just putting something on another website, because drop shipping, e-commerce is very competitive. So I stumbled across the Andrew Tate's course, and I'm get into a video about that. And I think it's what motivated me to start something. Like a lot of us just think about doing something, some type of business, but we never do it. So I one day I woke up and I was like, you know, let me do this. So right now I'm kind of working on starting something. It's like a side gig. Been saving money, so I don't really have that worry of getting fired. I'd be happy if I got fired, to be honest, because I'm just tired of it. Tired of getting bossed around. Like, oh, pick up a broom and start sweeping, man. Don't just stand there, even when I don't have any deliveries. I'm sick of like having people telling me what to do. And my boss, the ones in charge, he never liked me. He always gave me shit. I think he was just like jealous for some fucking reason. Everyone knows it. Everyone's like, damn, I don't know why he just always gives you shit. I was like, he just doesn't like me, bro. It's whatever. You know, I don't care about him. But another reason too I want to leave, man, is just I hate taking orders. We've always been conditioned to say yes, don't act bad, act good, do as you were told since we were kids in elementary to high school. They always told us when to eat, when to go to sleep, and I'm sick of it. We shouldn't. There's so many opportunities, especially in today, you know, with the e-commerce and all that stuff. Even on YouTube, you can make money just watching somebody else making money. Your favorite YouTubers out there, like, they're making money. Like I'm trying to have Mr. Beast money. Like you have to have goals, even if they sound like they're not real or like too good to be true. You need to set up your bar high when it comes to making money. You can't just settle for 25, 50K a year. That's what I'm making right now, 50K a year. And some people might be like, oh, that's a lot. Like, oh, but I think I'm the driver that made the most money because I put in OT, but my mindset just changed. So all that OT is just out the door. At the end of the day, if 9 to 5 is not gonna make you rich, no matter how many damn hours you put, it will never be enough. So, you know, I just want you to get that out of your head, that OT, like, it's not gonna make you rich, guys. Like, I put in so much damn OT delivering, and at the end they just end up taking up more of the taxes. They end up taxing you, and it's not worth it. And they get mad because I don't come in Saturdays, because they're like, oh, like, can you come in Saturday and deliver? I was like, nope. I always say no when they get so fucking mad, but I was like, I don't care. Even if they say if you don't deliver on Saturdays, because they might make it mandatory now, like if they say like, oh, you're done, like, you're fired, like, I don't care. I'll be happy. Bring all my shit and throw them to them, because honestly, I'm just tired of wearing this. This is like a slave fit. You might as well be in a prison. I'm sick and tired of wearing that outfit. Any outfit. Oh, I work for auto sales. Like, I'm tired of it. I want to work what the hell I want. You know, wake up when I want. I still want to wake up early, but I want to have my own schedule. There's ways to make money other than 9 to 5, guys. Like clothing brands, selling stuff, reselling stuff, reselling clothes on eBay. If you guys want to make a video of all that stuff, they might work for you. But I'm starting, it's something with e-commerce that I'm starting. Not necessarily drop shipping, but once I start keep making some progress, my plan literally to escape the 9 to 5 right now that I'm working at is, once I start seeing some sales, I'm just gonna leave. I have 2 weeks of PTO, which I'm gonna use, and my boss is gonna make it hard because he doesn't like me, but I don't care. I'm gonna use it. Once I get back, maybe that end of the week to make sure I get that money, I'm gonna just end up leaving, I'm gonna grab all my work clothes and then bring them, throw them in there, and just dip. That's my plan right now. You know, make sure you have a plan before you leave. But if you don't really have any payments or anything, I would leave as fast as I can. If for some reason I get fired before, or they just piss me off one day so bad and I just leave, the better I leave. I promised myself I'd leave this year. And I'm still like really into that commitment. I'm trying to leave during summer if I get my stuff before that. But yeah, that's my goal, and that should be your goal too, is to leave your 9 to 5 and look for something that's actually gonna make you money. It might not make you that much money right now, but if you work on something for long enough, you're gonna be making more than any of these 9 to 5s. They're not good for you. They're not gonna make you wealthy. In the end, you're just gonna make someone else's dreams come true. So start working on their dreams and start working on yours. Hopefully you guys found this video useful. I'm gonna make some more videos, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.